From the corner of Barristo and Sunrise, we are live once again. Another Palm Springs Power baseball game. Welcome on in, everybody. Stephen Buxton joined by Johnny Maldonado, and we should have a good one here today. It's the Palm Springs Power in Game 2 of the weekend set against the SoCal Mavericks. Last night, the Power took on the Mavericks. They were scoreless through the first couple innings, but then the Power put up 5 in the late innings and managed to take home a 5-0 shutout win. It was a pitching masterpiece overall, and they'll turn to a familiar face. Kenny Keller will be on the mound for the Power tonight, and it should be an extremely fun game. Power 5-2, third place in the CPCL, kind of unfamiliar territory, but it's more CPCL play here. And we'll be right back after National Anthem and lineups in just a moment for the first inning. And here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Again, Stephen Buxton joined by Johnny Maldonado, and we've got a good one here. Kenny Keller takes the mound against the SoCal Mavericks in their second year of CPCL play. The Mavericks currently standing in at 0-5 in CPCL play, 4.5 games back of the Inland Valley Legends, who are really pacing the league so far. Again, Power coming in as back-to-back CPCL champions, so they've got some work to do. They're in third place right now, but it's pretty much about as close to a tie as you can get. Inland Valley Legends and Pirates are both 5-1. Power are in third place at 5-2. Bucks 3-4. The Colton Nighthawks are 1-5, and then again the SoCal Mavericks 0-5 to start the season. And again, the Power will turn to Kenny Keller, another start out there for the local product. Played his junior college ball at College of the Desert. Spent the last couple years over at Eastern Tennessee State. He's in the transfer portal now. And he'll hope to give them length. He'll hope to give them quality. And he'll face off against this lineup. And leading off, Carson Kawaguchi in center field. Landon Runge, Nathaniel Pone, the next three. Nathan Massis, Oscar Juarez, Kai Kamoda, 4 through 6 in that lineup. Kobe Wagatsuma, Seth Mifflin, and Marcus Ziegler playing third base and rounding out the lineup. For the Power, Kenny Keller coming into the game, 6 foot, 185 pounds. Sporting an ERA in the mid-threes, 337. His 4th start out there. He's pitched 8 innings. Allowed 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 runs total, but some defensive miscues have added a few more to his ledger. Just 3 earned runs. So again, a 3.37 ERA for the young man in the transfer portal, Kenny Keller. He's all done with his warm-ups, and Carson Kawaguchi steps up into the box, and we're ready for some baseball here in Palm Springs. A 5 p.m. first pitch. And Keller kicks and fires, and the first pitch of the ball game at 4:59 is a ball. Again, 5 p.m. first pitch, because after the game we've got Micromania. Second pitch, grounded to shortstop, fielded by Goa's, throw down to first. In time to get him. 6-3 on the putout, and now it's Landon Runge. Landon Runge, tonight's beer batter in the lineup. Getting some of the fans excited for some cheaper beer. He strikes out. All Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch drafts are just $3 for the next 10 minutes. So Kenny Keller's got one job for these fans, and it's to fire strikes, and he does right there off 0-1. Keller kicks and fires, and the 1 pitch is popped way up above the infield. Coming in on that, Mark Kirkland. He'll take that himself. We've got 2 outs here in the first.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Nathaniel Pung.
Now it's Nathaniel Pone, the catcher today. Righty-lefty matchup, and he takes strike 1 just off the edge of the plate. Good job receiving it back there. Casey Kleinman getting the start at catcher, and that one's fought off into right field, going back on a KJ Moon, and he'll collect it for the 3rd out. 1-2-3, down go the Mavericks through the first inning. Bottom of the first coming up. Power going to get to work on offense. We'll be right back. No score here in Palm Springs.
Families, and it's comfortable. Here's what's comfortable.
The cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family catered to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have size stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Bottom of the first here in Palm Springs. Boston Souza out of Simpson University getting ready with his warm-up pitches, and he'll face off against a potent power lineup. Austin Haller leading off at third base. Miles Walton in left field batting second. Mark Kirkland at first. Batting third, KJ Moon cleaning it up in right field. Brian O'Neill, tonight's DH. He'll be batting 5th. Casey Kleinman, he's getting another start at catcher. Hasn't had one of those in a couple days. He'll be batting 6th. Jamal Ritter in center at 7. Cohen Goa is manning short. He'll be batting 8th. And Cato Kleinman is batting 9th tonight. Now Austin Haller steps up to the plate. Another familiar face for the hometown fans here. Haller played with the Power last season and was one of their best hitters throughout the year, and he has come back with a vengeance so far. Takes strike 1 right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Haller's been on fire, just as you mentioned. Through 3 games only, he's had 6 hits with 7 runs.
Yeah, hitting .545 so far this year. Takes ball 1 inside. Counts even at 1 now. .545, a .667 on base. He's got 6 hits in just 3 games. Only 1 RBI, but there's surely more to come here. The lefty-righty matchup. Haller, on the 3rd pitch of that bat, drives that one into deep left center field. Going over is Juarez, and he'll come in to collect it. F7 on the putout, and now it's Miles Walton stepping up to the plate. And if anyone's been hotter than Austin Haller, it's been Miles Walton so far this season. From day one, he came in and has been just about the best hitter on the team, hitting .472 on the season. Walton takes ball 1, just low and outside.
Yeah, let's hope the Power could turn things around from yesterday. It was the first time this season they went scoreless through 4 innings.
1-0 pitch on the corner, gets the call for strike 2, or strike 1, 74-mile-an-hour breaking ball. Boston Souza working out of the windup, kicks and fires, 1-1 pitch. Curveball spiked it in the dirt. It's 2-1. Walton riding a massive hit, well, not a massive hitting streak, but a 5-game hitting streak dating back to their series against the Inland Valley Bucks a couple weeks ago. Fouls that one down the left field line. It's 2-2 now. Last night against the Mavericks, had 1 hit in 3 at-bats, scored a run. Always productive out there in left field. 2-2 pitch. Miles Walton watches ball 3 just high. Count is full now. Three and 2 pitch. Souza fires. That one's a number right back in front of the home plate. Throw down to first. Is not in time to get a speedy Miles Walton hustling down the line. Not sure if they're going to call that an infield single or it's an error. They do give it an error, so E2 on the play. Throw from the catcher, Pone down to the first base, and Wagatsuma was pretty close on time to getting Walton, but Wagatsuma on the other end did not catch the low throw. So now Mark Kirkland steps up, first pitch swinging, ground ball to second, down to short, and throw down to first for the double play goes into the dugout. So another error allows Mark Kirkland to reach. He'll take second as the ball went out of play. It'll be E4 on the scorebook, and Mark Kirkland standing on second base now for KJ Moon.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is give free base runners to the Power, because every time someone gets on, everyone just starts to hit the ball, since KJ Moon is currently holding a 7-game streak.
And KJ Moon, speaking of hitting the ball, nobody's done it harder than him. Half swing at the curveball out of the zone. He did not hold up. It's 0-1. KJ Moon has a couple home runs on this young season, and last night he got a hold of another one. 0-1 to Moon. Swing, rolls that one over. Popper to third base. Muffed on the play by Ziegler. He's not going to come up with a play anywhere. So another error, third of the game, has KJ Moon on first base now. Runners on the corners as Mark Kirkland took an extra 90 feet. That one will be scored E5. So now it's Brian O'Neill stepping up to the plate. That one's a hard shot right back at the mound. Souza came up with it.
Way to get out of the inning after the infield gave up 3 errors to start the game. But what a way to come back out of it unscathed.
What a grab by Souza. 85 off the bat, right at his head. And he just stuck the glove out and able to come down with it. So that ends the inning. No hits, a couple of errors, and the Power leave the bases, or leave runners on the corners. No score going into the top of the second inning. We'll be right back here on 1270 AM Fox.
Somewhere down there is you. And just like us, you're an amazing Palm Springs vacation home. I bet we have a lot in common. Elevated, yet down to earth. A place to soak it up, sip it down, and make a splash. A place where staying in is even better than going out. Not just a place for visiting. A place for living in the moment. That moment when vacation dreams become reality. You're one of Palm Springs' best kept secrets. Let's show you off. Because you're so much more than just a home. You're a destination. You're an adventure. You're an idyllic escape. You're a happy place.
Door replaced or repaired Head Door Company. Repairs, service, new ins, and more. For Overhead Door has been committed in residential doors, openers, and you need a stylish new garage door for your home, a more energy efficient commercial door for your business, or a better integrated door system for your industrial application. Remember, if you don't see the red ribbon logo, you are not getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Top of the second inning here in Palm Springs. Nathan Macis, Oscar Juarez, and Kai Kamada, the first 3 due up. First pitch by Kenny Keller. Curveball that doesn't get back into the zone. 67 miles an hour just outside for ball 1. Keller worked a clean first inning. 1-2-3 on Carson Kawaguchi. Popped out or grounded out to shortstop. Landon Runge popped out to first, and Nathaniel Pone flew out to right field. And right now, Nathan Macis ahead 2-0. 3-0 now after a fastball misses above the zone. .3-0 pitch from Keller. Fastball can't get the call there. It's a 4-pitch walk. Now it's Oscar Juarez coming up. Juarez playing left field today. And the Power defense looks like this. Miles Walton, Jamal Ritter, KJ Moon in the outfield from left to right. Austin Holler and Mark Kirkland man in the corners in the infield. First pitch to Juarez. Popped up and a line drive into center field. That's going to land right in front of Jamal Ritter. First two batters reach in the second inning. And first hit of the day for the Mavericks. Now it's Kai Kamada stepping up. In the infield, Cato Kleinman and Cohen Goes up the middle. And Casey Kleinman behind the plate, calling balls and strikes and doing the catching today. First pitch, bunting on that play, and it's a beauty right down the line. Kai Kamada does the job and moves both runners over. Mark Kirkland picked it up and tagged him on his way down to first base. So we've got 1 out now. One out, and Kobe Wagatsuma stepping up to the plate. Wagatsuma, a right-handed hitter, playing first base today. Watches ball one.
Wagatsuma's out of West Cliff University. Currently held a .222 batting average.
Watches strike one just off the edge of the plate there. It's 1-1 now. West Cliff University, relatively similar color scheme to what he's wearing with the Mavericks here, that light blue. 1-1 pitch gets away from Kleinman at the backstop, goes all the way to the fence, and coming in to score is Nathan Massis. It's 1-0 now.
Yeah, now the runner advances to third. Anything to put in play is pretty much going to be guaranteed a run if he hits it on the ground.
So a wild pitch scores the first run of the game. It's 1-0. Mavericks on top of the Power. Kenny Keller steps back in and fires a strike that's swung on and flared into right field. Ritter will field it, but there will be no throw, an RBI single for Kobe Wagatsuma.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Seth Mifflin.
Now it's Seth Mifflin stepping up. He's got a runner on first and a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. Just one out and a first pitch, 83-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike by Kenny Keller.
Yeah, Seth Mifflin is out of Waldorf University, excuse me.
Strike two, 75-mile-an-hour slider. Just gets the zone. It's 0-2 now. Keller working quickly, working out of the stretch. Kicks and fires, swing and a miss. His first strikeout of the day. First strikeout of the day for Keller, 15th of the season. And we've got 2 outs in the second. 2 outs, runner on first. 2-0 game. Keller fires, swing, and that one's fouled off.
Marcus Ziegler is out of Fullerton College, finishing up his first year there.
Marcus Ziegler, the 9-hole hitter, and the one up to hit now. Playing third base today. Watches ball one just above the zone. 1-1 now. Power infield playing straight up. Outfield not too deep, but Jamal Ritter about probably 30 feet from the warning track. 1-1 pitch is a strike on the corner of the zone. It's 1-2 now. A beautiful day in Palm Springs, especially for an earlier start time. It's going to be cooling down this weekend. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, it's 2-2. But right now, it's nothing but blue skies and perfect weather for baseball, as the Power bats need to get to work once they get the chance. But right now, deuce is wild. 2-2, 2 outs, top of the second inning. Keller's pitch off the end of the bat. Sounded like it broke there. It's going to get into right field for a hit.
He jammed it, but he was able to muscle it through the 4-3 hole. After a diving, Mark Kirkland tried to get to it, but he was just unable to get to it as it's just out of his reach.
Yeah, split between Cato Kleinman and Mark Kirkland. That ball is going to go down for a hit, and that bat is going to die a hero. Runners at first and second now, and Carson Kawaguchi trying to add to the 2-0 lead. Kawaguchi, first time around, grounded out to short to lead off the game. Watch it, strike one, a fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, the Mavericks are doing everything they can as the Power, whenever they get on base, they also score, but this is the Mavericks' turn as they're putting the pressure on early on them.
Second pitch, second strike, another fastball, that one at the bottom of the zone. Keller ahead 0-2 now. 0-2, 2 outs. Keller trying to limit the damage to just 2 here. Mavericks put up the first runs of the game. 0-2 pitch outside, ball 1. 85 on the fastball, up and away to the left-handed hitting Carson Kawaguchi. Swing and a miss. He struck him out and ends the inning. Good slider buried at the corner of the zone. Kenny Keller gets out of it, but not before the Mavericks strike. It's 2-0 heading to the bottom of the second here in Palm Springs.
Building your business is no small undertaking, and you need the right team by your side. Whether you're just getting started or expanding nationwide, Pacific Premier Bank is here to support your business every step of the way. As your trusted banking partner, we can help guide you down the right path with customized solutions designed for your business. We'll help you achieve the success you deserve. Pacific Premier Bank. Let's build your future together.
Bottom of the second here in Palm Springs. Casey Kleinman, Jamal Ritter, Cohen Goaz, the first three due up against Boston Souza, who had a miraculous grab to end the inning last time out. Brian O'Neill put a charge in one and it sent it right at Souza's head, and he just stuck his glove out at a basically pure life preservation and was able to come down with the catch. So now he's pitching with a 2-0 lead and fires in ball 1 against Casey Kleinman. Out of Virginia Commonwealth, Kleinman coming back to the Power has had a fantastic season so far. Watches ball 2 outside. Last night, Kleinman had a hit in 4 at-bats on the season, hitting just a shade under 200. He's ahead 2-0 right now. Pitch by Souza, catches the corner of the zone for strike 1. Kleinman hitting .295 on the season, .404 on base, a .455 slug, and he sends a charge into that one into left field, but it's going to hang up for Juarez to catch. Fly out to left field and the first out for Casey Kleinman. Now it's Jamal Ritter stepping up to the plate. And Ritter has been all over the Power production, offensively, defensively, out of Norfolk State. He's played a fantastic center field for the majority of the season, and he fires in a check swing on the first pitch right off the hands, and that's going to go into the parking lot.
Yeah, just like you said, he's been on fire. Every time he gets on base for the past 5 games, he has a total of 10 stolen bases, averaging 2 or more during this stretch.
Fires a foul ball down the right field line. It's 0-2 now. And for those of you joining us, welcome on in on the Power YouTube channel or on 1270 Fox Sports. Happy to have you in here. It's the Power and the SoCal Mavericks. 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Power playing from behind tonight after the Mavericks put up a pair in the top of this inning. And the 0-2 pitch to Jamal Ritter. Swing and a miss. He had him fooled there. Drop third strike. Throw down to first in time to get him. First 2 of the Power lineup retired, and now it's Cohen Goaz. The freshman out of Mililani, Hawaii at BYU. coming in and trying to keep this inning going, help out his pitcher Kenny Keller, and takes strike one on the corner of the zone.
Congos is also a notable hitter in this lineup today. In 4 hits in back-to-back games, he started 2 apiece.
Goes watches a breaking ball fall out of the sky and inside for ball 1. Did not play in yesterday's contest, but he's been a solid piece off the bench or getting spot starts for the Power. He swings and misses there. It's 1-2 now. If Goas can reach Cato Kleinman on deck, and then it'll roll back over to Austin Haller, the top of the lineup. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Solid block there by Pone, but all just an exercise at this point with nobody on base. It's 2-2 now. Power do have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen right now. It's number 35 for the Power. We'll get you a name for that. It's Trevor Eby. Next pitch fouled off. It's 2-2 now.
Trevor Eby pitched in last night's game, going for 5 innings with 4 hits and 0 earned runs.
2-2 pitch swung on and missed, and he struck him out. Cohen Goes goes down swinging. The Power go down in order. And it's 2-0 going into the top of the third. We'll be right back here on 1270 AM Fox Sports and the Power YouTube channel.
Building your business is undertaking. You need the right team by your side. Whether
Jessup
you're just
Auto
getting
Plaza has been proudly serving the 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destiny. Electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful Jera, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyric. Silent power. A Jessup Auto 38. The EV brands you love, the family you trust.
Hey, Coachella Valley, Patrick Summers here, General Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Spring is here and summer is don't get an air conditioning system. Call us now. Let us get a tune-up done. We're offering a special for $79. It comes with a seasonal guarantee. Call our team today. Get yourself scheduled before the heat hits. Be proactive, not reactive. Go ahead and book it. Call thegeneral.com. We'll get you.
Top of the third inning here in Palm Springs. Landon Runge, Nathaniel Pone, and Nathan Massis. The first 3 do up against Kenny Keller in his third inning of work. 2-0 Power, or 2-0 Mavericks on top of the Power now. Landon Runge, the leadoff batter, or the second batter, leading off this inning, takes ball 1 inside. He popped out to first base last time out. Power coming into the game 5-2 in CPCL play, 13-2 overall. 1-0 pitch from Keller, whips inside for ball 2. Trying to climb the ladder in that CPCL standings. They've got a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of games to be played. 2-0 pitch. Up and out. It's ball 3. Three 3-0 count to Landon Runge. Pitch by Keller is on the corner for strike 1. And I mentioned that there was a power pitcher warming up earlier. It was Trevor Eby. He's already sat down now, so it seems like that was just some quick toss after his start yesterday. 3-1 pitch is fouled off of Landon Runge's foot. He's going to get a second to walk that one off. It looked painful, and he's going to get all the time he needs.
Yeah, this would be Kenny Keller's first full count so far in 2 innings of work. Falling behind the count, but he was able to work his way back in it.
Yeah, first full count, but the ones that really matter are Nathan Macis and Oscar Juarez, who walked and singled to start the second inning, and they both scored.
Yeah, Mavericks look like to get revenge from last night as they were shut out 0-5.
2 runs on 3 hits and 3 errors for the Mavericks against the Power, who have gone on a couple errors, but no hits, no walks, no errors themselves. 3-2 pitch, slashed foul. That's going to go into the park. We'll do it again. Still full count here in Palm Springs.
Yeah, these Mavericks hitters are making it tough on Kenny Keller. As the last inning, in the second, they made him throw 21 pitches compared to the 6 in the first inning.
Keller, one of a handful of guys who's returning to the Power this season. 3-2 pitch, fought off, lined into right field. That's going to tail foul over towards the batting cages. Tonight's beer batter, Landon Runge, making Keller work, making these fans wait for their chance at some cheap beer. Still a full count, still nobody out. Landon Runge up to the box. And Keller kicks and fires. Payoff pitch. Just low, ball 4. A good at-bat by Runge. He'll take first base, and now it's Nathaniel Pone stepping up to the plate.
That'll be Keller's second walk so far as well.
Yeah, second walk of the day for Keller. Second at-bat for Pone right now. He flew out to right field to end the first inning. First pitch, a called strike on the outer half of the zone. 0-1 now. 83-mile-an-hour fastball up at the top half. Keller ahead immediately. Working out of the stretch, looks down to first and fires a pitch in. That's just low. It's ball 1. .81 miles an hour on that offering. 1-1 pitch. Out of the zone again. It's 2-1. Good crowd filing in tonight. It'll be Micromania night in the ballpark. A lot of fans excited to see that. Fun wrestling show after the game. Throw down to first, not in time to get Landon Runge as he scampers back in.
It should be a very exciting night post-game with Micromania.
Fifth pitch of that bat, or fourth pitch of that bat, 2-2. Called strike now on Nathaniel Pone. Keller, as a left-handed pitcher, really throws the kitchen sink at you. Two-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup. 2-2 pitch here. Fastball bearing in on him. It fouled off the hands. It's still 2-2. Spiked curve, a splitter, and he said he even throws a palm ball.
Man, he throws the whole shebang out there.
Not sure how many of those you'll see tonight, but it's predominantly fastball, slider, changeup so far. He's got a 2-2 count, a 2-0 deficit here. 2-2 pitch, called strike 3 on the corner.
Had him looking too, but the first 2 batters for the Mavs have been making Kenny Keller work.
Now batting the designated hitter number 11, Nathan Macis.
15 pitches through the first 2 batters, and now it's Nathan Macis stepping up. He walked his first time up. He's got a runner on first, and he's got 1 out now. Mavericks ahead of the Power, 2-0 in the top of the third. Ball 1 just high. First offering by Keller, 83-mile-an-hour fastball there. 1-0 pitch. Lifted and driven to deep left field, going back, and that's not even close.
Solid pitch he liked and drove it over the left field wall.
2-run home run, Nathan Massese, and he put an absolute charge into that one. Over the Dragon Lily Boba sign in left field. Miles Walton took about 8 steps towards that one and knew it didn't have a chance of coming back. Mavericks on top of the Power 4-0, and their bench is fired up right now.
Now Oscar Juarez singled and scored and came in to score his first time around in the top of the second inning.
So after the 2-run bomb by Massese, Oscar Juarez steps up to the plate and watches strike one at the bottom of the zone. After the Power have had a bit of a slugging surge offensively, that one's off the end of the bag. Good snag by Goas. Throw down to first in time. Great play by Cohen Goas, running into the infield grass. Caught it in between hops, had to transfer it on the move, and then made the off-platform throw to get Juarez at first.
Yeah, beautiful play by him. Taking the short hop, charging the ball, and gunning it down to first base.
So now it's Kai Kamada who takes ball one.
Kamada laid a sac bunt down to advance the runners to second and third his first time around, in which both of those runners came in to score as well.
1-0 against Kamada. Nobody on. 2 outs here in the third inning. Power behind 4-0 now after the 2-run bomb by Nathan Massese.
Yeah, this is you want if you're the opposing team going up against the Power. Just stack up those runs.
2-0 now. It's 3-0 after a slider gets pulled into the bottom of the zone. Just misses, though. Again, it's 3-0 now. Keller fires, 3-0 pitch. Fastball right down the middle, strike one.
And it looks like there is some movement down in the bullpen. I believe it's number 12 warming up right now.
Yeah, James Williams warming up. He's pretty much in fireman mode now. He's getting ready as quickly as he possibly can in case Kenny Keller gets in any more trouble. 3-2 after that pitch is fouled off the back netting. So it's a full count now, 2 outs. Keller fires, and he just gets a piece of it. Kamada working a good at-bat here. He stays alive and keeps the inning alive. Still a full count with 2 outs. Keller working off the third base side of the rubber. Kicks and fires and blows the fastball right by him for strike 3. To end the inning, but not before another 2 runs on the board for the Mavericks. It's 4-0 going to the bottom of the third. We'll be right back after a break.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been all were exceptional flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection. In an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza. Dine in or take out. Savor and enjoy at our 2 quality Sega starts.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's hamburgers all about.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun shows, and the cotton candy for a limited luck. And exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shake, Cathedral City, facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available to
Bottom of the third inning coming up. Cato Kleinman, Austin Holler, Miles Walton, the first 3 due up. It's 9-1 and 2 for the Power. against Boston Souza and the Mavericks, who have come to play today. 4-0, and a statement by Nathan Massis with a 2-run mammoth of a home run last inning. So now the Power are really playing behind. Cato Kleinman, one of the hotter hitters in the team, steps up and drives that one to deep right center field, going back on it, and Mifflin collects it. Put a good charge into that one, but Mifflin had enough room, collects it just in front of the warning track for out one. Now it's Austin Haller stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, Austin Haller flied out to the left fielder to start off his first at bat.
Haller grew up in Orange County, started playing college ball at a junior college out there, transferred out to Western Kentucky. Has spent his last couple years over there. Will be going back with another year of eligibility. He's had a great season over there and has it's translated to the Power. First pitch, high fly ball to deep right field, going back and gone.
What a way to answer back for the Power as they're finally on the scoreboard. But they're still down 4-1. Although there is still a lot of ball left, this offense is more than capable of putting up those runs.
Austin Haller with the one-out home run puts the Power on the board. It's 4-1. There's been a bit of a surge offensively with the Power lately, mostly led by KJ Moon and a handful of home runs from him. But Austin Haller joins the party. It's 4-1 now. Miles Walton squares up to bunt, and it's a perfect one right down the line. He's sprinting down, and it's safe.
What a beauty of a bunt.
Perfectly placed bunt down the left field line going towards third base. The pitcher, Souza, came over and delivered a good throw down to first, but not in time to get a lightning quick Miles Walton. Runner on first now for Mark Kirkland. First pitch from Souza to Kirkland. A ball just below the zone. 1-0 to Kirkland, who lines that one to second base. Throw down to the shortstop, gets away from him. So another error allows Mark Kirkland to reach base. Now it's KJ Moon stepping up to the plate.
KJ Moon reached on an error by the third baseman.
KJ Moon reached on that error and has been on fire lately. Last night had another home run. And he's been really the Power's biggest power threat offensively. He watches ball one just high.
Yeah, KJ Moon's the guy you want in this situation. He's only struck out once in the past 4 games.
And he's one of the guys who you know can tie it with one swing here. 1-0 pitch, runners going, throw down to second. It's not going to happen. Mark Kirkland had a perfect jump there. Miles Walton takes third in the perfectly executed double steal.
Yeah, the Power just continue to show off the wheels here in every game. Stealing the base every opportunity they can get.
So it's runners on second and third now for KJ Moon, trying to put this thing even closer. 1-1 pitch right up the middle, snagged by Souza. Throw down to first, holds both runners where they are. And another good defensive play by the Mavericks pitcher. 94 off the bat on that comebacker.
Yeah, very unfortunate, hit very hard, but the odds are already against it, 1-9.
Brian O'Neill steps up to the plate, 0 for 1 on the day, lined out to Boston Souza, and he sends one up the middle, and it gets off the glove of Kamada. Miles Walton scores, and it's 4-2 now.
Hit right to the second baseman, but he could not come up with it. Although he did save a run, but that was the last out they needed to get out of this inning. The Power just taking advantage of all the mishaps that are happening in the infield for the Mavericks.
Casey Kleinman steps up after Brian O'Neill reached on another error by the Mavericks, and he takes strike one. So again, Miles Walton scores, Mark Kirkland to third, and runners on the corners now for Casey Kleinman. Behind 0-1, takes ball one low and away. Couple hard hit power balls right at Boston Souza, but he's been able to handle both of them. 1-1 count, runners on the corners, 2 outs. Off the end of the bat to second base, fielded by Kamada. Throw down to first in time to end the threat. Mavericks get out of the jam. They leave Kirkland and O'Neill on the corners, but not before the Power put up two. An Austin Holler home run and Miles Walton scoring on an error. Make it 4-2 now going to the fourth inning. We'll be right back after a break.
Good things come in threes, like Dave & Buster's Eat, Drink, and Play. Just now, including one entree, a $10 power card, and a whole lot of fun. You enjoy a delicious meal for under $10. That's 5 good things come in threes with the for just $19.99. Buy online or in store today.
Hello, Power Baseball. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why Wings Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys are 2 teams to excellence, community, and the spirit. See you all at the ball.
Welcome on back. Top of the fourth inning here in Palm Springs. Power down 4-2 to the SoCal Mavericks. It'll be Kobe Wagatsuma, Seth Mifflin, and Marcus Ziegler, the first 3 coming up, against Kenny Keller going out for another inning of work. They do have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen right now, the Power do. So do the Mavericks. One of their pitchers has just started warming up, and on the second pitch of that bat, that one's absolutely crushed into left field off the bottom of the wall. Walton picks it up on the warning track, and it's a stand-up double for Kobe Wagatsuma. Took a 81-mile-an-hour fastball off the top of the zone and hammered it into left field. Another hard-hit ball, and it sends Seth Mifflin to the plate with a runner on second now. No outs and a 4-2 lead for the Mavericks. Keller fires ball one upstairs. It's 1-0. Mifflin struck out on 3 pitches last time up. Here in the fourth inning, he's got a runner in scoring position. Second pitch, he fouls that one back over the press box into the park. It's 1-1 now. And Johnny, you got to think if another runner reaches here, this might be getting close to the end of Kenny Keller's night as he fires ball 2 up and away.